Hey YouTube, today we're making a quick video on Voyage of the Four Seas. Today we're going to be looking at some of the heroes that you want to be aiming for, and without further ado, let's have a look at this tier list. So on your screen you should be seeing a tier list, and that tier list is going to consist of meta, S, A, B, C, and then food. So, on the meta list we have Garp. Garp is without a doubt the best damage dealer in the game at the moment. Hands down the unit you want to be aiming for, and I completely appreciate some of you free-to-play players will not have access to him, maybe not on day one, but Garp is where it's at, and within a few days you want to be trying to pull a Marine and you want it to be Garp, so aim for Garp. Second, you've got Ivankov, who is a fantastic support unit, and honestly, this unit being a core unit means you pull it so easily, and you should have hundreds of copies of it very quickly. You can also use in-game features like swapping characters to swap your other green units into Ivankov, which makes life so much easier. So you should have a copy of Ivankov, and he is going to, as a free-to-play player, probably be the one you 12-star first. Now, moving further down that list, you've got Whitebeard, another really good damage dealer, 100%, especially if you're a bit of a pay-to-win sort of player. Maybe even day one you could be picking up someone like Whitebeard. Imagine having Garp, Whitebeard, Ivankov in that team to start. You just have such an early game advantage. Then you got Marco. He's probably one of the harder units to hit. But yep, Marco is absolutely fantastic, and he's very unique in the way he supports. He is one of the best supporters, if not the best supporter in the game, and is exactly who you want in your team. Now, the next two I'm going to review together, it's Kaido and Big Mom. They are the best tanks in the game, and from what I understand, Kaido might be a little bit better than Big Mom, so this order might just need to be switched, but you're going to have access to Big Mom really, really early. Kaido comes on very limited events, so finding Kaido is a bit hard. Big Mom is absolutely fine, and if you are a bit of a pay-to-win, you're going to be able to jump on Big Mom very quickly, and maybe even 10-star her very quickly, because there are events when new servers release. And lastly, you got Sengoku. Again, just a solid unit all around. Now, S tier, I never made this tier list. This was on the Discord, so I'll tell you where I agree and where I don't agree. But, you know, Don Flamingo looks like a great unit. I've got no qualm with that. But it's the next two that I'm a bit, are we sure this is S? Are we sure this is a meta? So we've got Gear 5 Luffy and we've got Ashura Zoro. They are the only two Chaos units in the game. They are very, very good. The only issue with them is that they require a high... I guess let's just put it frank, they are pay to win. They are very pay to win, and unless you invest a serious sum of money, you are not going to get them, and you're not going to star them. Which is probably why they're in the S tier. In comparison, everyone in that meta tier is going to cost you very little, if anything, and you're going to be able to naturally pull them anyway during your game cycle. But those Ashuras and Gear 5 Luffys, you are going to have to spend, and that's probably why they're in the S tier. But in reality, if you have them at 12-star, max geared, you know, like you would your Garp, your Whitebeard, they are probably stronger. So, you know, take that with a pinch of salt, and then just reviewing the rest of that S tier, we have Zephyr, we have Fujitora, and we have Katakuri. All really, really solid units. Now, as a free-to-play player, you're probably going to be hitting more of these A tiers. So I know Akoji has, for example, a limited draw on day one, so you'd be able to access him that way. Enel is just a phenomenal attacker. I would, if you could pull Enel, go for it. Like, he is fantastic. Borsalino's great, a bit harder to get. Nami's great. Shanks, again, quite hard to hit. Mihawk, there's lots of events for, so you should be able to get him. Again, a great attacker. Then you got Kid, Hawkins, Akainu, and Jinbei. Now... Ooh. That's rare. Now, looking at the rest of your sort of team, you're going to sort of not really want anything below a C in reality. I mean, maybe day one, but as you progress and start pulling lots of characters, you really want to be making a team full of these A's and S's and then metas if you can. I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't have Ivankov in that team, and then hopefully you'll sort of get a scattering of some A's and some S's, and have a team built that way. I mean, the most meta team is the exact one that you see in the meta comp, which is Garp, Ivankov, Whitebeard, Marco, and Big Mom. So aim for that. and hopefully this tier list helps you a little. I'm not going to go, as I said, I'm not going to talk about it for too long. I just wanted to show you guys the tier list. Again, the description is in the description below. We do have the Discord where you can find these tier lists, and as they're updated, they're posted there. I will try and make a video when they do get updated, but in the meantime, have a lovely day.